rest of your health. And I believe you all are following your classes and doing the assignments given by the teachers in the different subjects. Okay? Today I am going to continue with another section that we have done in English language. Hope you can recall the last chapter that we learned. To try to recall. Okay? We are going to move ahead with the same chapter, different topic. Okay? What we are going to study. Now we will try to learn or observe this. First I have drawn certain figures here on the board. I want you to observe them and describe them. Okay? And describe them. I will give you the first letter for this. Then you will be able to guess what I am trying to tell. Here in figure 1 we have different trees, 3 different trees. Here I am trying to draw ball. Okay? Then here the sun, for example. Clear? Now try to guess the word which describes this picture. Let's say for here I will give you the starting letter of this picture. To describe will be T. Here also we will have T and T. So what could be the word? Could you guess it? Okay, for the first one. This I'll say top. In comparison to figure 1, how is this tree? It is taller. This figure or this plant or tree is taller than figure 1. And amongst this tree, this is the tallest. This is the tallest. Okay? Tallest. Okay? Now here, what could this be? This amongst this, all 3 figures, figure 1, 2 and 3. Starts with letter P. What could be? Not ball. Okay? This ball, when we compare with figure number 3 and figure number 2, this is the biggest. So this is bigger. What about this? This is just, you can say, big. Now for this, write the word, the letter is B. What could it be? Think. 1, 2, 3. Bright. It's going to be brighter. And amongst this 2, this is the brightest. Among this 3, this is the brightest. Now you might have guessed it, what I'm going to teach you about. So we are going to learn more about adjectives. Today we are going to learn about the different degrees of comparisons. Okay? In adjectives. Adjectives and degrees of comparisons. So before I move into the chapter, the different degrees of comparison, could you recall or try to recall what adjectives are? The previous classes we have learned about it. Adjectives are words that describes a noun, that tell us more about a noun. Okay? Or it could be a pronoun as well, or a thing. So the previous class we learned about the adjectives, the different types of adjectives. What are they? Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number. We studied about that and we did the exercise on them also. Hope you have completed the exercises that was given to you in the class. So today we are going to learn more about adjective and the degrees of comparison. Adjectives, the degrees of comparison. Okay? So in the previous example, the example that I drew, okay, we have 3 different categories of picture. So likewise, we have got 3 degrees of comparison in adjectives. The first one will be positive. Positive. Second one we have comparative. last one we have superlative. Superlative degree. Okay, these are the 3 degrees of comparison. A, positive degree, B, comparative, and C, superlative. So, in my example, I have given 3 different pictures. Okay, so the first one among the 3, the first picture was tall. So tall is going to be the positive degree. The comparative degree of tall will be taller. Then superlative degree will be the tallest. The next one we had was big. Then we have bigger. Then biggest. Last one was bright, brighter, brightest. Bright, brighter, brightest. So, there are 3 degrees of comparison in adjectives. Okay, what are they? Positive degree, that is only for 1. Comparative degree, when we compare 2 different objects and describe, we use the comparative degree, and when we choose the topmost or the highest or the best of it, we use the superlative degree. Okay, and we can change or make or transform or give the degrees by adding ER, and in the what you call comparative degree, we add ER to the given adjective, and in superlative degree we add EST in the superlative degree. This happens for most of the adjectives, except there are certain adjectives, okay, which changes its entire form or the verb, such as, for example, the adjective good. If we have the adjective good, we can add ER. Here, the word changes. So, the positive degree is good, and the comparative degree of good is going to be better. Better, and the superlative degree of good will be the best. These are some of the words or adjectives which changes its entire form. For rest of the adjectives, we add ER in the comparative degree and ST in the superlative degree, except certain adjectives such as good, when we change the entire word. The next word would be bad. Okay, bad, worse, and worst. Bad, worse, and worst. Okay, these are the certain. The other one would be well, better, best. Well, and the word will be well, good or well. So its positive degree is going to be better, and the superlative degree will be best. Okay, please to keep in mind this one. Clear and clear? 3 degrees of comparison. What are they? Positive degree, comparative degree, and the superlative degree. Clear? That is simple now. Certain things that you need to know while we write a sentence or when we make a comparison. When we write certain things or sentence in different degrees of comparison, we have to keep in mind 1 or 2 rules on certain things. Okay? When we are writing in the what you call comparative degree, we always make use of that. Okay? We make use of that. And in the superlative degree, we make use of the. We make use of the. To give an example, the tree is tall. The tree is tall. Positive. Comparison, when we compare between 2. The tree is taller than, okay, this tree is taller than the other one. Okay, so here we make use of that. And for superlative degree we use the. Okay, this tree is the tallest. We make use of the. In positive degree we just write simple. Okay, tall. And when we write a sentence in comparative degree, we make use of than. As in the case, this tree is taller than the other one. And in the superlative degree, we make use of the. This tree is the tallest. This tree is the tallest. So these are for certain adjectives in different degrees of comparison. Okay? And there are certain adjectives, okay, for which you have to add more and most in comparative and in the superlative degrees. Okay? There are certain adjectives where you have to add more and most. As the case of, let's take one example, beautiful. Beautiful. Now, this word or this adjective has more than one syllable. Syllable means when you make a pronunciation of a word, we just use one pronunciation. Like in the case of good. Good. We have only one syllable. But in the case of beautiful, we have beautiful. So this word or this adjective here has more than one syllable. So for adjectives like beautiful, we make use of more in comparative degree. The word remains the same, and in the superlative degree we add most. For example, beautiful will have more beautiful, and the superlative degree we use most. Okay, let's take for an example. This picture is beautiful. This picture is beautiful. It is in the positive degree. And when we make use of, when we write a sentence or speak in a comparative degree, we have to keep in mind the use of that. Added to that, there are certain words like beautiful, which has more than one syllable. For words like this, for adjectives like this, we make use of more. And in the superlative degree, we have the most. So our example was, this picture is beautiful. In the comparative degree, we have this picture is more beautiful than the other. This picture is more beautiful than the other. In the superlative degree, we make use of most. This picture is the most beautiful, or this is the most beautiful picture. Okay? What are the things that you have to keep in mind? For adjectives like beautiful, which has more than one syllable. Beautiful. Here we have only one syllable. Good. So for adjectives like this, which requires more than one syllable, we make use of more and most in the three different degrees of comparison. Clear and not clear? Most. And the other word, besides beautiful, we have honest. Okay, what will be there? More honest, most honest. And the one dangerous. Okay, more dangerous in the comparative degree, and in the superlative degree we have the most dangerous. Did you get it? Once again, let's try to recall what we have tried to understand or learn till now. We are trying to learn about the different degrees of comparison of adjectives. What are they? There are different degrees. The first one is the positive degree, comparative degree, and the superlative degree. Now we can change the adjectives into comparative degree by adding er, as in the case of tall, taller, big, bigger, wise, wiser, hot, hotter, etc. And in the case of superlative degree, we add est, st. As the case of tall, tallest, thin, thinnest, big, biggest, etc. Okay, these are that we learned about. The next one is there are certain adjectives like such as beautiful and honest, which has more than one syllable. For these type of adjectives, we make use of more and most. When you pronounce the word beautiful, it has more than one syllable. Beautiful. Honest. So two syllables. For these type of adjectives, we make use of more in the comparative degree and most in the superlative degree. The other thing that you have to keep in mind is, in the comparative degree, we use the word than, and in the superlative degree, we make use of the word the. Article the best answer. Okay? The best answer, or the most beautiful drawing. The most beautiful drawing. Hope you have understood what I am trying to explain it. And you'll be able to know more about it if you go through your textbook. That is chapter number 8 in the textbook, in page number 36, where we have the adjectives of comparison or adjectives, the different degrees of comparison. Now, to recapitulate on it, to learn more about it and to understand this topic in a better way, there is an exercise in your textbook, page number 38. Page number 38. Do turn to page number 38. Page number 38, exercise A. Exercise A. Where you have been asked to speak out the comparative and the superlative degree of the words given below. Now you are not just going to speak it out, you are going to write it in your exercise book. Please keep in mind how you are supposed to do the assignment. Page number, exercise, name of the chapter. For example, we have the word here, cold. What would be the comparative degree? Colder, superlative, coldest. The next one is dry. Number 7, dry. Drier, driest. Okay? The last one is number 16. There is a word heavy. What would be its comparative degree? Heavier, superlative, heaviest. Okay? Then we have got one word here, number 10. Embarrassed. More embarrassed and most embarrassed. Okay? So please do this, and the next exercise that you have to do it in your exercise book, not in the textbook, would be page number 39. Page number 39, exercise F. Exercise F, where you have to fill in the blanks with the correct degree of adjectives which are given in the brackets. For example, number 1, the sentence says, I think the parrot is the dash bird in the whole world. Here, example of this is number 1. I think the parrot. I think the parrot is there's a blank space, bird in the whole world. Whole world, and the adjective given is clever. The adjective given is the clever. Okay, how are you supposed to answer? You have to use the correct degree of comparison of the adjective clever. Okay? So since we have article the, as I told you in the previous, just now I reminded you, when we have the, then we use the superlative degree. So the answer will be, I think the parrot is the cleverest. Cleverest bird in the whole world. Okay? So this way, please do exercise 39F in your exercise book. And we will be checking in the next class. For exercise A, 38, we can make columns. You can make 3 different columns. First one will be positive. Second one will be comparative. And third one will be superlative. You can make 3 different columns in your exercise book. Then write out the adjective. So that's cold. Here we are colder, coldest. Tall, taller, tallest. Okay, so this way, please do the assignments in your exercise book. Only this much for today. Go to the chapter, complete the assignments, and the corrections will be done in the next class. Do stay safe, take care of your health, and hope to see you soon in the class once again. Good day. Thank you.